My trip to Florida was great. I got to see a crocodile and other places that I've never seen before. But the plane rides over there and the long waiting is a whole nother story to tell. So without further ado, I'll tell you guys the story of how I got to Florida. So we woke up around 6 o'clock. And by the end of this story, it was about 12, maybe even longer. So we went to our terminal and we waited. And waited. And waited and waited. Nothing. Then they closed down the terminal and said we had to move to another one. We did that. And waited. And waited. And waited. Still nothing. I was about to get pretty annoyed and hungry. So me and my dad went to go get some Chick-fil-A. So when we went to go get some, we came back and waited. Waited some more. Still waited. By the end of that, I was just completely bored out of my mind. And also, they closed down the terminal again. So, repeat that process another 3 times. And by the time we got to the plane, I think maybe it was a Sprint plane, something like that. And it was a wreck. I gotta tell you. It didn't look good. The supervisors, or not the supervisors, the attendants, they were just horrible. The plane itself was not even good. I didn't like it. And then we landed to Dallas. Rinse and repeat the whole thing I've just said. That's a rinse and repeat. All of it. Yep, all of it. And then by the time we got to Florida, it was a great week. But the ride back was just torture. It was worse than when we tried to get to Florida. A lot worse. So, do you know what we did? We stayed in Dallas to go see some family because we didn't want to deal with all the crap that they were going to tell us and do to us. And by the time we were going to leave, there was some rain. And you know what that did? Slowed down the process even more. And shutting down planes by saying the weather's bad or whatever. And then I was still very annoyed. And by the time we got home, I crashed to my bed and slept for another 3 days. Oh, did I tell you that we were missing parts of school too? Yeah, this was in the summer, blah, blah, blah.